Who was behind the idea of creating King Hussein's Cancer Foundation?
The idea really behind having the King Hussein Cancer Foundation and Cancer Center actually is, first of all, the urgent need for us to have a cancer center, obviously, but most importantly, it was really thanks to His Majesty the late King Hussein. When he first contracted cancer, our people were so moved because they loved him so much, and they were so moved about when he was sick, that massive amount of donations from individuals, institutions all over the country poured in for us to have our own cancer center. In the beginning, though, it was called the Hope Center. In Arabic, the Amal Center. And if you notice that there was the absence of the word cancer there, because people were still afraid of cancer, because all they see that people dying of cancer, not surviving the disease. There was a major taboo. So when the new management took over, because the center opened its doors in 1997. And at that time, actually, I was battling my own battle with my son, who had leukemia at the time, age of 2. And the center was not an option for us because it had just opened its doors and not operational yet. So we got treatment in England and in the US, actually. And thankfully now my son Rakan, he is first year in high school, thank God. But that really brought it home that we really need to have a cancer center that actually saves lives. So when His Majesty King Abdullah asked our chairperson, my friend and my cousin, Princess Ghida Talal, to turn around this center with the team, of course, to really be an option for delivering the best cancer care, we jumped at the idea so that not only the people with money can live and save their loved ones, so that everybody has a chance for a top cancer treatment. And that's when we named the King Hussein, the Amal Center, the King Hussein Cancer Center, because we felt that His Majesty was, first of all, it was his dream to have a center that serves his own people and saves their life, but equally, he was our hero in breaking down the taboo, because he would appear with no hair during his chemotherapy to show people, look, this is a disease, don't be afraid of it, you can beat it, and so on. So now we're very honored that this wonderful center bears his name.
What are some of the main accomplishments of your foundation?
I would say, in one word, the main accomplishment of this King Hussein Cancer Foundation, and of course our medical arm, the King Hussein Cancer Center, is really saving the lives of 3,500 new cancer cases each year from Jordan and the region, when before the existence of this center, God knows what happened to these people. So that would be it.
To what extent are you personally involved in helping Syrian refugees who are, as of late, coming to Jordan?
As a director of the King Hussein Cancer Foundation, we seek funds for many, to support our center, actually, in terms of purchasing equipment, awareness, education, etc. But one of the big burden for us that we try to support is actually helping underprivileged patients from Jordan and the region. And now, especially, the fact that we have the Syrian crisis, we have many patients coming from Syria, the ones who are in Jordan, of course, and the ones who come to us also straight from Syria seeking cancer treatment, because now, of course, they have nothing. And we have treated many from our Goodwill and Zakah funds. We probably spent about 1 million on Syrian patients, JD, but we cannot take on, we as a non-governmental foundation cannot take on whole countries on our own. So we have some on our waiting list that unfortunately we cannot save. But we call on the international community and institutions to support us so we can support them. Because I know Syrian refugees, they are getting emergency type of help. Chronic diseases such as cancer, really ignored. And at the end of the day, when you have a child with a disease so curable in the West, such as ALL, leukemia, Syrian child arriving at your shores with that same disease, it's really impossible to turn them away. And a life is a life, whether you suffer from diarrhea or you suffer from a communicable disease or cancer. We have to do something. So it would be great. We're going to start hopefully setting up a Syrian fund for cancer treatment, and we're going to be inviting donors and institutions to donate to that fund so we can help save the lives of those Syrian refugees suffering from cancer.
Generally speaking, what is being done for Syrian refugees? I know they are in overcrowded housing, and they have problems. So what is Jordan doing?
Yeah, Jordan has really been an amazing host to the best of its abilities, of course. You know very well that we only recently we hosted the refugees from Iraq. We've been really the safe haven for many refugees from neighboring countries. So as a result, actually, and we're not a resource-rich country ourselves, so the support that we've given to our brothers and sisters from Syria, may not be perfect, but we've given the best that we have, and Jordan cannot do it alone. The Syrian refugees have entered our schools, entered our hospitals. We've opened our arms on many levels, but we need support. Again, it's not a small country like ours can take it on all by itself.